we're through genetics. Apparently our links are up and working. Everybody's back online, which is fantastic. And we're going to move rapidly on to the next talk of the night. I'm going to welcome Michael into the room. He has a fascinating project. This fascinating to me because this is a world I used to be in, partly. He has two worlds that he works in, literally and figuratively. Michael has a fantastically interesting background. He's not only currently an anesthesiologist, but he has a huge passion for space medicine, I found out. And at the same time as studying in medical school, he was apparently very disappointed that there was no space medicine curriculum involved. So he went and did one anyway and wrote a dissertation in space medicine. And although Michael would have liked to have probably been on the NASA team by now, he's not, but that's good for us. He's here at the Charité, and his mission is helping patients in anesthesiology. He is an anesthesiologist, and he's working with a team who have created a new type of sensor. And this sensor is going to unlock all kinds of secrets as to what happens in the brain while you are under anesthetic. So the fascinating world of surgery, it used to be mine, it's not anymore, so I'm really looking forward to what Michael is going to tell us tonight about his project Aurelia. Over to you, Michael.
Well, thank you very much, Laura, for the introduction. My name is Dr. Michael Nordin. I'm an anesthesiologist and team leader of a groundbreaking project that will revolutionize the field of anesthesiology. Aurelia, maintaining brain perfusion in anesthesia, improving perioperative outcomes. All of us will undergo surgery at some point in our lives. During surgery, the anesthesiologist safeguards us by carefully maintaining and tracking our vital signs. Now, due to the extraordinary advances in anesthesiology, the vast majority of patients will recover from surgery and anesthesia without incident. Unfortunately, despite the best efforts of the anesthesiologist, 10% of all patients will incur some sort of serious perioperative complication, leading to prolonged hospital stays, ICU care, and potential irreversible complications. In 2019, there were 45 million surgeries that took place in the EU. 5 million of these cases experienced a serious perioperative complication, leading to an estimated 200 billion euros in extra healthcare cost. Now, the root cause of these complications is due to inadequate organ perfusion during anesthesia, specifically inadequate brain perfusion. Now, the brain is equipped with an elegant mechanism called cerebral autoregulation, which maintains optimal brain perfusion despite changes in blood pressure. Now, during anesthesia, this regulation mechanism malfunctions, leading to non-optimal brain perfusion. This non-optimal brain perfusion can cause complications such as postoperative delirium, postoperative cognitive disorder, and intraoperative stroke, all of which have a massive societal burden. Now, it's not only the brain that's affected by these changes in non-optimal perfusion, but also the heart, the kidneys, the intestines, and the spinal cord are all infected by periods of non-optimal brain perfusion, leading to such things as perioperative heart attacks, renal failure, intestinal malfunction, and paralysis, all of which further impact our healthcare infrastructure. Now, this is my typical anesthesiology workstation, where I can carefully maintain your vital signs during surgery. Despite this high-tech repertoire of systems, I do not have a system that tells me if brain perfusion and autoregulation are optimal, leading me to assume this based on surrogate parameters. The availability of such a system would enable me to create personalized hemodynamic strategies for my patients, improve their perioperative outcomes, and reduce the incidence of these perioperative complications. So, not only do I want such a system, but experts from the fields of anesthesiology, medtech, academia, and hospital administration have all declared their need for such a system that can continuously and non-invasively track brain perfusion and autoregulation. The time for such a system has arrived. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Aurelia, the first of its kind, non-invasive brain perfusion and autoregulation tracking system for anesthesia and beyond. My anesthesiology department, in cooperation with the Berlin company Sectorcon, has derived Aurelia based on space-age technology. The headband is outfitted with pressure sensors that capture pulse perfusion waves. These perfusion waves are then transmitted wirelessly to a server, where an autoregulation index and perfusion index can be real-time displayed. So, not only have we tested this system extensively in our tech lab, but we have also brought the system into the operating room, where we have captured real-time brain pressure readings from patients undergoing high-risk surgery, as well as proving that the Aurelia system can be integrated into the anesthesia ecosystem. Now, the competitive landscape for Aurelia is quite promising, as there are no direct comparable solutions. Invasive systems require sedation, are prone to infection, and non-invasive systems can only measure oxygenation from the forehead and only measure pulse perfusion from one area of the brain intermittently. The Aurelia system is the first kind of a system that can combine brain perfusion and autoregulation within one system. Due to its intuitive use and affordable cost, it can be used for nearly every single surgery. Now, we plan on marketing the Aurelia system direct to anesthesiology departments on a subscription basis. Hardware and software included. The anesthesiology departments will then be reimbursed from the health insurance company. We plan on building customized Aurelia systems specifically for the anesthesiology department as well. So, in the first year, we will reach the German market, maintaining a revenue of 1.4 million euros in the first year. In year 3, we enter the EU market, increasing our revenue potential to 11 million. And in year 5, hitting the US market, increasing our revenue to 36 million. This assumes the Aurelia system is sold at 10,000 per unit and having an industry standard margin. So, in the last 6 months, we've extensively tested our Aurelia prototype, begun our IP securement process, as well as laying the groundwork for an initial algorithm. Moving forward, we plan on the process of beginning CE certification, our reimbursement and business strategy, as well as expanding our team. Beyond the horizon, in 2023, we will have CE certification and form a business and be ready for global launch of Aurelia. So, not only does Aurelia have the team, we also are looking for cooperation with clinical validation, research partners, as well as investors and distribution partners. Also, we are looking for use case solutions outside of anesthesiology. Our goal is to ultimately improve perioperative complications for all patients undergoing surgery. We aim to be the new gold standard in brain perfusion in every single operating room. Not only does Aurelia have the potential for brain perfusion reading, but can also unlock regional organ hemodynamic perfusion, which would be a game changer in virtually every single clinical field and research fields. So, due to the cooperation between Charité and Sectorcon, we have the clinical and technical expertise. What we are looking for is partners to join us for a global launch of Aurelia. On behalf of Team Aurelia, maintaining brain perfusion and anesthesia, improving perioperative outcomes, thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Michael. That takes me back to my wonderful world of surgery that I miss a lot. And I may have noticed, along with a few other people in the audience today, that your English is a little off.
My English is a little off. Well, yeah. It's probably because I've been living in Germany for quite some time.
Where are you? Not from my end of the world. Where are you from?
I'm originally from America.
Aha, I heard rumors of Chicago.
I recently came from Chicago. Yeah, the Windy City. That's it takes me back quite a.
And what were you doing there? Were you an anesthesiologist there?
Well, I was working as an ER nurse for about 3 years.
Okay.
But I decided wasn't for me. Therefore, I jettisoned, immigrated to Germany, and luckily got a place here to study medicine. And I've just been continuing on that tradition of studying medicine the whole entire time.
Wow.
And now here I am. So.
You're going to be a hard guy to stress out, right? ER nurse in Chicago through to anesthesiology. That's a tough set of gigs.
The anesthesiologist can never get stressed out. He's got to keep the
That's what I'm hoping for.
The plane steady.
So if any of us have the misfortune of ending up in surgery, Where exactly are you working in Berlin so we can make sure we get to you?
I'm at the Charité campus Benjamin Franklin.
Benjamin Franklin,
which is
okay,
located
down.
in Steglitz,
Okay.
south.
Be sure to memorize that, people, that Steglitz is a place you need to go for your surgery because this needs to be your guardian angel.
Cool.
All
Thank
right.
you so much.
Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Fabulous presentation. And enjoy a drink now in the breakout
Yes, I
rooms
will.
and wait for the dating to begin.
Yes, I will.
Thank you, Michael. All right, we are going to be moving.